paid for that either.
The After Game Special.
The Aftershow.
Adults only. No kids allowed.
Everyone out of the pool.
Exactly.
No kids allowed at the pool.
So what's everybody's end game so far? Have they shifted?
No, I don't really have a goal yet. I have like a vague sort of goal.
I know Drew's has shifted.
Yeah, it has now become Town Building Simulator. This is the game I'm playing.
I have a goal.
Mayor Hasifa. Should be fun.
I want to overthrow House Buchanan and reassemble my creator and everyone else from my
But you essentially want to reassemble all of the unit you were in.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
With Zeno Fleece, the Grand Artificer, Captain of the Warforged Rog Ironkrieg, and no, those were the only two people I had.
So you want to play Frankenstein? Dr. Frankenstein?
No.
It's alive! It's alive.
These people
Kinda.
are all somewhere.
Are you sure they're not in pieces?
They might be pieces. They might be pieces. They might be dead. They might have been in that prison that we were in. I don't know.
You may have just saved some of the prisoners.
If I can't gather them, I'll just do it myself.
Make them?
Overthrow House Buchanan,
Well,
which was our group's
yeah.
You
thing.
might not have to anymore.
Yeah, see, they might be dead too. Then what
Because
would I do?
you just let essentially all of the Orwellians essentially start their invasion on the main continent of Eberron. So they might have to start making more of you to fight back.
Right, well, I would go and take that giant forge that I know the exact placement of.
Yep.
Yep, that one. I'm gonna the one that's a hammer ship. I'm gonna take that one day. I don't know when, but I'm gonna take it. And with that, if I have to, I could build another army. And we would wage war on whomever.
On Eberron. You'd have to go back to Arcadios,
Which with
where
his-
there's
oh,
a
he
robot
doesn't have that.
uprising. There's a whole.
Well, I'm a robot, so I should blend in pretty well. And I have there should have been leader with me.
Mm.
Eli was supposed to be their leader.
And now he's
and-
like an AI god.
And he's my right-hand man, my right-hand cyborg, bot.
AI.
Your bot.
Yeah, my bot bud. My bot. We're bot buds.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, it's completely normal. Don't judge us.
I mean,
If you had a bot, you'd have a bud for your bot too.
you guys do have a docking procedure.
Oh my god. Our whole, like, in air, him being a sentinel thing, we should have some sort of, like, Sailor Moon-esque, you know,
like
how we...
I'll be
Come
Like
together.
a 3-minute transformation.
Yeah.
And it's just you getting on him.
Exactly. You want another?
Sure.
Are you drinking them?
Slowly. Brooke, what are your longer term plans?
So these
I've told
quads.
everybody so far that we're supposed to be going to level 40.
I did not hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Who did you tell that to, Drew?
Yeah.
So
last
these
night, I was
quads-
asking about how long the campaign, because I was thinking
Yeah.
about making another character, so I can like swap out, and then also have Hasifa be able to be more of a mare character.
Essentially do what Rip does with his different characters.
Did you want this, Drew? Or Michael?
I'm all set. I still got my drink.
Candy.
Yeah, with the ability to make these smaller vehicles in bulk, and 71 tons. Is that right? 71 tons of.
It was
I think so. Yeah. It's
Gunpowder?
72.
I think it was 61 tons.
Yeah, maybe 60.
Because you got 59 tons and then 2 tons.
59, or I thought it was
Yeah,
69.
and then 2. Yeah, so 61. Yeah, my bad.
So yeah, 61 tons of gunpowder.
It's a lot of gunpowder, man.
I'd like to make disposable
Just
vehicles.
missiles. Essentially, missiles on wheels.
Yeah,
It was
Maybe
61 pounds.
drone, more like
maybe
drones.
if somebody knows anything about robots control.
Well, you have the fucking Gremlin glider controller that you modified into your bike. I'm sure you can reverse engineer that. I could probably help you too.
You could probably help me reverse engineer it. I don't think Lowenbrow could do it on his own, reverse engineer it properly.
You don't have to do anything on your own. We
Very
have
good
a
at mechanics.
Team of artificers.
Fuck them. I know it'd probably be better if I used them, but I don't. No. Not a fan.
We should probably do something nice for those guys, huh?
You guys use them, I don't.
You've used them technically.
He's been very specific about doing his vehicles on his own.
Yes,
Other
but
things.
you've let them read books and stuff and hand you tools and stuff. Just
Yeah.
for small things.
Go for it.
Watch me, not like do anything to my stuff
Yes.
to my knowledge.
Like the most they do for you is hand you your tools.
Yeah.
Hold that.
On that note, yeah, you can do something good for them. I don't use them. If you want to give them a, Pizza Friday?
I don't know. What are they? What are they?
The herring gun, the rabbit people, essentially.
I thought we had draconian.
Those
artificers.
are everybody that's on the bridge.
Okay. So the rabbits.
And then
maybe
everybody in
carrots?
the med bay
Carrots.
is a kakamora.
Carrot cake.
And rabbits for them to rabbit with? Well, I don't
You
know.
want
what
to
rabbits
purchase them?
Yeah. Poor rabbits.
Wow. Okay. Carrot
Jessica
cake
Rabbit?
And, carrot cake and Jessica Rabbit.
Well, what do rabbits want? I don't know.
It sounds like it, actually. It sounds about like all they want.
I could get them a hutch.
No, I think they're better off in a burrow.
Do we have a burrow? We should make a burrow.
I mean, they have their quarters in the shed.
Yeah.
They don't have overt
Aw,
predators
man.
flying
I'm
over
gonna
their
lose to
head
this
that
guy.
they need to be underground for.
Well, technically they are. Well, are they underground? Are they in the smaller hammer ship or the larger hammer ship?
They're in the overall mobile sphere.
Okay.
So
So
they're
they're-
underground.
They are
Oh no,
technically
they are
underground.
in the large hammer ship. My bad.
So they're in the secondary ship.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, they haven't revolted yet, and we've been doing this for at least a few years.
Buy them Jessica Rabbit and carrots. It's pretty cheap. Do it on your own.
How much is a Jessica Rabbit? I've never seen a carrot in game, to be honest, either. So they might be rare. for
I've
all
seen
I know.
carrots on diamonds.
We have seen diamonds.
In-game.
I imagine.
I
We
have. I
we had a
still
bunch
have.
of gems.
I still have a third of a barrel of gems.
I gave him my third of barrel. And his other character
I
died
used
with the
some
third, I
on my
think.
third of barrel.
Any hints or clues on what to do for the dragon that you were introduced to?
Yeah, kind of just avoid him.
For the most part, yeah. I don't really
It's a
have any
wide
bigger
world.
plans than to just survive that guy.
World. Maybe we'll build up allies and come at him with everybody one day.
Maybe,
I don't know.
yeah, maybe we'll need to do like an inter-sphere alliance, maybe.
ISA.
Ice.
ISA! ISA! We'll have a Thunderbird as our
Why are we the ISA?
national, or spherical.
Intersphere Alliance.
Oh,
It sounds like I'm gonna need more gunpowder.
Well,
I don't know
that's
what your
something
ship
we're gonna
is.
have to reach out and do diplomatic.
But you have almost
relations.
200.
Which-
There is an empire that spans multiple spheres. It's the
Are
Vadoni.
you going to run your vehicles on gunpowder?
No,
That would be fast.
I'm going to blow them up with gunpowder.
Do
He's
they
basically
have,
gonna make like a drone army,
like
drone
satchels
kamikaze army.
on the side with gunpowder in them, or is it like Is the frame gonna be like some sort of pipe bomb? Like,
Very, very primitive explosives because Lone Brow is very dumb. But it's,
what's your intelligence?
well, it's exceptional, but it's
Yeah.
actually 16.
But say 10 is what a commoner is normally at, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
10 means you're average.
Yeah, 10 means you're average. Yeah.
Among-
So anything above 10 means
Heroes.
you're above average.
Yeah.
So even if you had like an
below
11,
10, that's when you're stupid.
yeah.
So if you're a 16, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
SMRT.
You could be dumb in the conventional way. Like, I made these gears, I really just don't know how to put them together. Or opposite.
Mechanically
like,
dumb.
I know how to put these things together, I just can't make them. Or,
I think he'd be better at making stuff and using it, but not knowing how it actually works.
Right. Mad genius, sort of.
Like, who actually knows how posi traction works on a car?
I don't.
Magnets.
You probably do, Rip.
Magnets, how do they work?
I don't know. Magic. I need more clothes for my guy. So what are we wearing for disguises?
I wanted to get you a fucking cloak to match mine,
Why? You don't think
to
I'm
make you
tall
look
enough?
smaller.
Okay. I'm not very big. I don't have it written down here. Oh, they don't have that here.
I think it's on a different. I think it's on the
It is
next
on a
page.
different page.
with
I'm all 3'9".
I'm rather short. I'm like 5.
So now you're
5 and a
4
half.
foot something. You're
Uh,
4'7".
3'9" plus a foot and a half.
Being a really short character, I didn't think I'd find a group where I was the tallest
You're 4'7"
person.
now, right?
5.
What were you, 3 what?
Well, I have so many numbers that just came to my head that. Hold on, I need to write it down. 3'9". 1.5.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, crap.
3'12". Another 3
Five.
left over. Makes that 3. Gives a foot. 5'3".
5'3".
Yeah.
Oh, was that in the 5?
Everybody was throwing numbers out there, and it was all getting confused in my head. It was bad.
Yeah, I was getting confused as well.
You have over 100,000 pounds of flippin' gunpowder.
Materials.
Yes. And it's all on board the ship, and some of it's stashed away on Fuck Around Lane. Most of it's there.
I have moved residence.
Really?
I don't want to sleep next to a bunch of explosives. I don't sleep. I don't want to stand near a bunch of
The
explosives.
castle's right there, too.
I don't know.
Right there. That's the corner of Fuck Around and Find Out. And this is the castle right there.
Yeah, and then there's like a small bridge to the keep.
I'm on the corner across town on Found Out.
Yeah, but that's where the castle intersects.
No.
Oh, the
Fuck
other
around,
far
Find
end.
Out. I'm on Found Out.
Okay.
Fucked around, Found Out.
Okay.
I'm way over there.
Those are the other 2 streets. Fuck around, found out. Fucked around, found out.
These nuts. These nuts and got him. Would be another corner.
Ligma and Sukon.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Alabaster Avenue.
Oh man. So other than City Builder,
What was your concept for your different character?
Coward.
he's a coward, like an inherent coward. He's the son of like a priest, and he's a noble. His father was a priest because his uncles got put. One was like a commander.
No, that's empty. This one's not.
The other one's Like he does he's like the not the fucking, what do you call it, a vizier.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the character's grandmother still rules. He was never very religious because his father was a bishop.
Okay.
Yeah. So he just he spent most of his youth just whoring and drinking and gambling and betting on fights and just generally being a scoundrel.
Yep.
And then eventually, and he would always try and run away or resolve anything by talking. And eventually, he got chosen by one of the gods of peace to be a cleric, even though he really didn't want it.
Yeah, because he was going around and fucking around with everybody.
So now he's a cleric of the peace, and he's slowly gonna get more religious over time goes. Actually start liking his god and stuff. But for the most part, he's still a scoundrel and likes to drink and roughhouse and generally try and run away from every fight or tries to talk his way out of it. Though I am planning to have some spells on him that'll like fire raining down from the heavens or a beam of radiant sunlight.
Yeah, something offensive.
But it's gonna be like when he's scared or super scared, he'd just be running away trying to push the enemies away, and then sunlight would just come out of his hands for no reason. He'd start screaming. It's basically the god intervening on his part.
Yeah.
Or just a massive pillar of fire just appears out of nowhere and scorches the demons
Yeah.
that are attacking him or some shit. I don't know, man. I thought that'd be kind of a funny concept. A lot of buff spells on the character. Resurrection, true, revivify.
Yeah, typical
Revivify,
cleric
yeah.
stuff.
But yeah. I thought he'd be a fun character.
Level 40, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, experience? Did we get an experience for this game?
What level is everybody at?
I'm at 14.
Yeah, it should be 14.
I'm at 13.
I'm at less than half of your projected level.
I'll say everybody gets a level.
Yeah, level 14.
40 levels. I'm definitely going to look at the way I level different now.
I do have one book that it extends the classes to 40 levels, and it shows you get
But it's after 20.
it's, after 20, so you have to go 21st level into rogue or something.
I think it'd be fair not to show us those.
Did your book break?
Yeah, it's been like that.
What do you mean not to show us?
We don't get to look at it until we're that level. Because then we could be well, I'm going to do that. It's new. We should
I'll go into it.
we shouldn't ruin the new experience by just meditating.
But I wanna.
Highest level character. Well, probably the Loxodon there. That's probably the highest level character you play.
I thought you were the highest level character with Bob Gray.
I think they're both the same level.
Bob Crane and
Tantor.
were in the same group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tantor's much more behind the scenes, or very much.
So what was actually going on?
I
with
wonder
Tantor
how
in the
Ashley's
background?
doing.
Last,
building a
last
sphere?
I
I
stuck
was
him.
piloting something,
Yeah, you were piloting a huge mech.
which was a city.
Yes.
And you were powering it with your key.
Right. I was no longer a thing. I was just meditating, being their source of power.
Yeah.
Fine.
Giant elephant battery.
I mean, to be fair, he moved faster than anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Flash would be surprised. I don't think he'd keep up with the Flash, but the Flash would be like,
You know who
pretty
was
fast."
surprised? That
Wait,
guy
what
who
was-
tried
what
to
was-
swallow that gem you got.
What was the
Yeah.
fastest he could move in a round?
It was ridiculous. I don't remember how many movements
You
I
calculated it
got.
once.
We calculated it more than once.
What? It was 400 feet or something like that, right?
It was more
one
than
round,
that.
or 800.
If I dashed or ran, it was higher. I can't remember what it was.
Did you break the thousands?
But the belt he gave me an entire extra it wasn't a round, but it was like an
Move
action, an entire extra action, or 2 lesser actions, which I could have also used to run. So I think I used those 2 lesser actions in my run. So instead of moving 30 feet around, I moved like 60 or whatever, and then I started increasing my movement speed with feats and just leveling up in monk and stuff.
So you're zipping around the map.
Eventually, I could move 60 feet around just because. And with that, like, at a full run, I could move exponentially faster.
you could-
like,
you could
I,
do, like,
I could move
120.
miles a minute. We were
Yeah.
definitely in the miles a minute area. I don't remember what they were.
I think it was well, each round is 6 seconds.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if you can calculate how much speed you had, we could times that by 10, and that's how many feet per
when
second.
I was playing the character, I had it written down. I had it like saved on my phone.
I
don't have it
I
now.
thought like you had like a base of like almost like 80 feet,
Yeah,
his base speed
it
or
got
some shit.
pretty high.
And then
I
and then
think
you
it's
got like
basically
4 or
80 feet,
5
and then-
different things, so it was almost
And then if you
400
dumped everything
feet,
into movement, I think it was like close to
4 or 500 feet in 6 seconds. So that's 5,000 feet in a minute.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
That's about
2 miles?
yeah, that's about 2 miles in 1 minute.
5,200 feet in a mile.
5,200 feet?
52, yeah.
Oh, almost a mile in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we were farther than that, but sure. I'd have to
That's-
find the character.
I think on
sheet.
your sheet it said like 62 and a half.
You
FPS,
still
something
have
like
that sheet, or did you not leave
I've got
that
it
sheet?
somewhere. I found
So you could run.
the Minotaur recently.
Oh,
So you can basically run 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, you could essentially just
You could run on the
highway.
highway.
I'm going to
Road
work by.
All right, I'm going to take the snip.
Well-
you guys don't want it.
Yeah, that one. I got this thing.
what was the Minotaur's name?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I'm sure I'll remember. I remember usually.
Do you remember?
Nope. God, what was the Minotaur's name?
What was the name?
I don't remember.
Let me see. Where am I?
He had a full name too. Like
Schneebelheim.
no,
No.
that was the
That was
It was
the
the
elf.
elf.
The elf.
That was the elf.
That's not what I was going to say, but yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one of your characters.
And I might remind you, Sneebelheim was in our hard campaign.
The one where you guys were carrying me, the pacifist.
We had to roll, not at disadvantage, but like they were things compounding how difficult it was all the time.
Mostly
Half
me.
rests, like short rests were
Yeah.
no longer short rests. Like a long rest was a short rest or something. Like
That was a pretty intense campaign.
I remember I was firing like a bow. I was actually a coward. Like I'd fire a bow and I'd like run away. Like I couldn't do anything because I had like really shitty. We had to level up as commoners.
Yeah, we had like quarter levels and then half levels and then. No, we
Yeah,
started off as
but-
eighth, quarter, then half.
Yeah, and I stayed that low
But that allowed
for a
you
bit.
to be stronger even in
Yeah.
hardcore mode. Even though you're technically not even first level yet.
Good times.
That was Yuki's firstborn. That campaign, Jiangsu.
Hey, did you hear about what happened in Chengdu? Damn it, I was gonna message you, and I can't remember what it was that happened now. Some shit's going down in Chengdu, though. Like, some real shit.
Oh.
I'll look it up. I don't think the 4chan thread's still open. You hear that? Internet? I said it. The words that aren't allowed. Is it like a GHENGOU?
XENG.
XENG?
Yep.
XIU.
XENG
IU.
XIEU
IU.
IU.
IU. IU.
XIU. I don't think you spelled it the way the province is spelled.
I don't think so either. I think I tried to do it off of something
I wasn't
else.
asking for your name.
But no, that character, was a moth. What Lyra was that? What that race
Yeah,
was
it was
called?
that.
Hey,
It was called Lyra, but that particular one was a very nasty.
I almost
Lyra.
spelt it correctly, guys.
It was the only Lyra race that ate meat, but he was a pacifist and wouldn't kill anything to eat it. He would only eat things that were already dead. He hated technology, and he always gave away everybody's position if he was nowhere near something natural,
Yep.
like the trees or the woods or whatever. A very fun character to play because it messed around
At
with
least
everybody's.
it was fun. It wasn't like our friend Spencer's character, who we did. It was a 3.5 angel. It was a Deva, and we didn't know about monster levels, so we didn't level him correctly. Let alone the fact that he was just flying up and shooting down.
Oh.
So I found a way to kill him, and he made a secondary character.
Well,
And
originally
he
you
kept-
just turned him into a human,
Yeah.
and then he got mad and killed himself.
Yeah, he
Who?
kept unaliving
Spencer.
himself.
Yeah, because he wanted to be the OP race again.
Campaigns before we started coming here.
Oh.
Back
Yeah.
in the day, campaigns.
Talking about campaigns.
Yeah, 3.5 campaigns.
Zhengzhou. So the banks in Zhengzhou have collapsed, and no one's allowed to take their money out. So the people have been burning banks and attacking people and protests.
Well, no,
Huge
technically,
protests.
if Zhengzhou.
Shit's hitting the fan in Zhengzhou.
That's wild.
I'm guessing it's a province.
I didn't. Yeah, I will go ahead and say that is true, even though I don't know.
Okay.
It is in China, so probably a province. Lots of provinces in China.
Well, for it to have its own banking system, I'm guessing it's that large.
Yeah.
What a banger.
Bangor.
Anchor what?
Wasn't that where it was, or one of them Stephen King books?
Most of them dairy.
Most of them.
Most of them dairy. It's a fictional town.
Yeah.
Go in and buy a town and rename it.
You could do that.
Didn't I show you the plot of land that was being transformed in Maine? It was like, I think it was like 50,000 acres, ready for, essentially just ready for somebody to buy it and start putting down houses and stuff for like
Like they
3 million
cleared
or
all the
something
trees
like that.
and stuff.
That's disgusting.
Did they clear all the trees?
I think they started to. It was a lot of acreage. Like it may have been 500.
And they clean cut it all.
No, they were in the process of it and starting to put in like wires and stuff.
Damn, that sucks.
But it was just like, okay, you're essentially for like the price of $3 million, you're buying a small town and you can name it your own thing.
We need to put our money together and have less than $1 million and buy this town.
It's a cool thing about building every house on a road, you get to name the road.
Well, we would also get to.
Tell all the corporations
Technically,
they
we would
can't
also get to decide whether to be incorporated or not. If we're unincorporated, there's a lot of laws, but it's easier to be incorporated.
You guys hear about that guy who tried to make his own currency?
No.
It was backed by gold. He had precious metals to back all of his bills and stuff.
Oh, you mean Putin?
No, he was in America. He called them Liberty Dollars. And the government, they were worth more. Those particular notes were worth more than the American dollar. So they raided this guy's property, took all of his precious metals that were backing the dollars he was putting out, and threw him in prison. Just weird. Just a weird story. You never hear stories like that. People make their own currency, right? That's a weird story.
We've done it in D&D.
Well, yeah, we don't have any. It's not like we have fucking courts here backing our product. Like
But in Dungeons and Dragons we do.
in the fake game, we have things. Okay. I don't know. Just strange.
Are you talking about Von Nothouse
Maybe.
in May?
Liberty Dollar. I think you found it.
Yeah, in '09, Von Nothouse and others were charged with federal crimes in connection with the Liberty Dollar, and on July 31st, '09, he announced that he had closed the Liberty Dollar operation pending resolution of the criminal. It says private currency.
Private.
Private currency.
You
1,
missed, and now it's
5s,
behind the
10s,
couch.
20s, and 50s, rarely used, 500s, and 1000s.
That's gone.
Yeah, that's weird. I never heard of that. That was like the year before I graduated.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
10 years, 10, 11 years or something.
13.
I didn't see what number it was. I think it was 2011. 9 years.
9.
10 years.
2009.
9 years.
Yeah, '09.
That's close.
So
Exactly.
I
Still
think
close.
we
The
have
year
figured
is
out our
2014.
adventurous future, and we will see each other hopefully again for episode 19. And I think I have everything set up for gaming now, so at least the Twitch channel may see more of me.
Yeah, this is the second time we've like pushed through your material, right?
What?
Your like story. You said earlier you
Oh,
need to,
yeah.
like, work on some stuff, right?
Yeah,
You planned on us fighting those things?
That army.
yeah.
Sorry.
It was
I
that.
tried.
It was that, or you somehow fought Scholar B, but once again cut through that.
Who's Scholar B?
That was the guy that was going through with his wasps, with the bees,
Oh, okay.
with his non-magic.
And what's his face came out and just.
Yeah, I misworded it. I want him to essentially just come in and point his sword at his neck, but I said thrust, and that gives the intention that he just kind of
Yeah, killed him.
yeah.
I lost a duel to that guy. He better be powerful.
Well, he's 20 levels in Swashbuckler Rogue.
Swashbuckler is a class in
Yeah,
edition?
that's,
It's in Xanathar's Guide to Everything. And then,
It's a subclass of
I
rogue.
took the.
it's a subclass of Rogue.
Oh, so
I
I
took
can't
the
take Rogue
Swashbuckler.
and Swashbuckler.
No.
Okay.
And then he's 20 levels of Battle Master Fighter.
He's 40th level?
Yep.
Okay, fine.
He
Well,
was
I
rolling
did,
35. So
I did
like,
15 damage to him.
Yeah.
You didn't make him bleed.
Out of,
You basically hit a god.
out of 320 health.
I have like 118. He's nothing.
He's nothing. He's nothing.
The three of us-
may
Collectively, we
The
have
three of us
500.
could kill that guy. Totally.
Yeah, he can totally expend almost all of his superiority die and make sure he trips everybody and
Okay.
starts stabbing everybody.
I need to start making smoke bombs.
And his what's his oh yeah,
I need
he's,
to start
he can,
making grenades.
he can sneak attack for 10d6.
I have 76
He has 10d6.
76 what?
sneak attack.
You missed the joke.
He can easily sneak attack for 10d6 and then make 4 extra attacks. And then maybe put a maneuver on one of them so that way he makes sure he either trips you, grapples you, or something like that, pushes you. Like, he's dumb.
There was a chance I could have dealt half of his damage to him. 150 is a bit steep.
Well, no, it's 320, so it would be 160. We would have to try and deal 160.
Hey, you used your uncanny dodge against me when I used a sneak attack.
Yes,
He shouldn't be able to see a sneak attack.
Oh. Good call.
now, 2 hours
I
later.
have it as if you're hit, you can react for half.
If you see it.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, it should be under rogue.
Starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an
Okay,
attack,
that
you
you
can
can
use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Okay, fine. I guess so. But
You can see.
in the spirit of it, I mean, if you're sneak attacking someone, they shouldn't be able to see it. Right? They shouldn't.
Well, if you're flanking somebody, they know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. You still can
I don't know.
flank and get advantage and sneak attack, stuff like that. Like when he was technically the 5 feet above you, he was technically flanking with the ground.
I was curious about that. So, did he leave our threatened square? Because if he left...
Folks attack.
No, he was still technically within the 5 feet around you.
Okay.
And his platforms are supposed to be like the small stepping things that Miss Marvel makes in the new show. That's why he has the Ring of Illusions. So that way he can make it look like anything. And now you know about a different type of mask.
And what was that type?
The Nova mask. You can essentially expend all of it, and then at a short
Regain half
rest,
of the points that
get
it
half the points back. So if you want to get it upgraded, you might visit somebody and ask for a Nova upgrade.
Kidu?
Yep.
Yeah, he is on our planet.
Mm-hmm.
Your mobile sphere.
I need to make him my next Eli.
Yeah, just the
Rip
casually
his
make a
mind,
god your best
put a
friend.
circuit board
Alright,
in
first
there.
of all, I don't need to rip his mind out. I didn't rip Eli's mind out.
Eli's still...
Eli is just the way I found him.
He turned into an AI because of the reality chip, I believe, right?
yeah,
Rally chip.
reality
Yeah,
chip.
Reality chip.
Oh, that was something he had before. No,
Well,
he
yeah,
took the
but you
reality
plugged
chip?
it into the hammer ship's computer, and he slowly evolved into an AI.
Okay.
And now he can possess your sentinel and do all sorts of things. So Coop's old character is just going to be essentially the docent for you as the mayor,
Yep.
in case he ever comes back.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Coop would come back before Nick might. At this point, where the hell is Nick?
Terpene.
You know what? I think periodically throughout the week we should leave voicemail on his phone saying Terpene,
Terpene.
Terpene. Like, you know, yeah, however we want to do it. Like
I just go drive over to his house and leave
a burning cross in his yard that
No.
says
No.
Terpene.
No,
No.
a printed piece of paper that says terpene, but like 6 of them in his kitchen windows, one taped to each.
All right, so we
With that, I
yeah.
believe discussions are concluded, and
Yes, sir.
all of us will see you
It said terpene.
next Saturday for numero 19 to be named.